What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel for another video. And in this one, I am going to be talking about this bizarre story of how former NBA player Matt Barnes supposedly got scammed out of $61,000 getting catfished by means of an AI deep fake plot, according to him. He claims that while he was on break with his baby mama, plus-size model Anansa Sims, and in a moment of weakness in his life, a friendly neighborhood groupie slid into his DMs like a baseball player and seduced him into a hot, steamy virtual affair over the course of a year or two. He swears up and down that this was just hot pillow talk and it was used as a distraction from his stress while he was down bad and brokenhearted. He wants us to believe that they never met up, did anything physical with each other, and she has no evidence to show for it. And just one day snapped on him and began demanding a large sum of money in exchange for her silence not to tell his girlfriend that he had been going back to his naughty boy ways and old cheating habits. He claims that he simply panicked and buckled to her demands and began sending her $5,000 a month as payment, only because by that time he and Anansa had gotten back together and she was dealing with a high-risk pregnancy with their second child. And he didn't want to drop the devastating news on her and cause another miscarriage. Well, it sucks for Matt because this groupie apparently wasn't happy with the long-term arrangement and contacted Tasha K and released all the evidence, and then Tasha K exposed it to the public domain. Now Matt wants to sue Tasha K for wrecking his relationship indefinitely because him and Anansa split up again and has not yet gotten back together. But let me go on ahead without further ado and let's watch Matt trying to explain to us how he got himself into this mess and how he plans to fix it.
Story time. And by no means am I sharing this story for empathy or sympathy.
Well, that's good, Matt, because I don't think you'll be receiving any from me.
I'm sharing this story because a lie.
Wait a minute, did he just dig in his nose and then rub his hair? Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll try not to get distracted.
Can travel around the world before the truth wakes up. And although this is all being handled legally and people are in the process of being sued, I wanted to address.
I don't believe that 1 second. He can say that all day long until the cows come home, but I don't believe he's suing anybody. He's saying that just to make it seem as if he's doing his due diligence.
And I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to show you some receipts to show you that I'm not lying.
Matt, come on. You think we were born yesterday? You think you're talking to some toddlers? We know the drill. NBA players shelling over that amount of money, that is going to some physical contact. Even a local businessman wants more bang for his buck if he's going this route, if you know what I'm saying. You may have good looks, but you have no brains. Let's just be honest about that. Because without common sense and the powers of discernment, you will continue to be getting yourself into these type of predicaments well into the rest home years.
Because unfortunately, today, you got to do that. My ex and I had split up for about a month, and this chick DMs me, and I entertain her. We go back and forth. Conversation gets spicy. Never kicked it, never met, never seen this chick one time in my life. And then fast forward, my ex and I got back together. So I told her, she got a little weird, but she kind of just fell back. Moving along, we get back together and we end up doing this reality show. And while we were on this reality show, we find out we're pregnant. So we announced that on the reality show. And when that airs for the world to see, I start getting hit up from different phone numbers. Tripping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to expose this.
So they reunited, got back together, and he says that she became aware of the messages and what he had going on with the girl in the DMs, supposedly. And she acted weird or something like that. I think that is just her saying, okay, we're back together. Anybody that you're dealing with while we were on break, get rid of them in any capacity that you're dealing with them. We're back together. We're gonna, wipe the slate clean and blaze a new path, because we're trying to be committed and monogamous to each other. And that is what it's supposed to be. And apparently Matt couldn't hold up that end of the bargain, and it spiraled out of control. And let me not let Anansa off the hook. I think that it is a great possibility that the reason why she kept dealing with Matt, not only because he's handsome and he has money and he's a high profile former athlete, she probably was stepping out on him too with her ex-husband. That is not going to be taken off the table just because she is the last one that was cheated on. So that is what I've seen with my own eyes with reality TV shows and with real life situations. It's one of the things where they're like, okay, you got me, so I got you back. We're even. Let's try to just move forward. And for the sake of the kids, keep things together for now. And it just doesn't work smoothly. So this is another instance where everything went off the rails.
I'm like, expose what? But at the same time, my ex was a little older, which is a high risk pregnancy. And I didn't want no bullshit like that coming out. Our text, our converse, our DMs. And I'm like, you really don't have shit. But again, okay. So I start paying this chick some bread for about a year. And I'm gonna show you those receipts too. And during this time, I'm kind of just tapping in with her because she's a wild card. She's a nutcase.
Maybe that's how he likes them. Right? Okay.
And kind of just checking in, having empty conversations to make sure she's cool. September of last year, we have the baby. And I keep paying her until the end of the year. So until December. I think December 6th was the last time I sent her bread. So come January, she flips out. You need to do this. If you don't do this, I'm going to expose everything.
Okay, Matt, soon as you stop paying her after getting busted out by Anansa for being with 8 women in 1 month, that is when you decided by force to stop paying this lady, because you were already busted out and the damage has already been done. So why keep paying this? You had enough to worry about on your hands because Anansa was splitting up with you. She was dumping you and you had too much on your plate. So of course you're going to stop and cutting the services. So she flipped out saying, wait a minute, hold up. I don't want my gravy train to blow up. Good looks does not translate to good brains and good character. So it seems like Matt is just going to be taking L's to the grave at this point. Let's keep going.
So I just confessed. I told my ex, like, look, showed her the DMs, the conversations, proved that I'd never kicked it with the chick. But this chick starts going crazy and saying, I'm going to expose you and you just wait. And I'm going to show you that too, so y'all can see.
So that's why this situation blew up. And Tasha K now has all the evidence. The link is in the description.
I may have been a little aggressive yesterday and frustrated because I got a lot going on and a lot of moving parts. This chaos just happens to be one of them. But again,
And you know what? I didn't even mention this before, but the biggest red flag for me was the fact that he did not contact any of the police authorities in order to get some help with the situation. And that is because it is fabricated by him. In this case, Matt says and claims that the person on the other end of this phone call has no evidence. So what is he waiting on? What is he worried about? It's just, this guy gives me the extreme ick.
do appreciate and respect the way you move. You definitely 1000% stuck to your word. And so have I. But when you say like, oh, I see how you move, or I see who you are, or I see your true color.
Hold on.
Book yourself a spa day on me.
Wait a minute. There's so many. I'm letting y'all hear everything. You're the first to get it, Tasha. One of the girls Matt Barnes was messing with, his thinking about doing Basketball Wives to tell her, I don't know, story about Matt. Hold on.
Came from being messy with who you are and your standards and how you move and who you know, and you know, you were tight with one of my best.
So basically, he's trying to stop the girl from doing Basketball Wives. So she was gonna be an out to challenge Matt for a storyline. Matter of fact, exclusive. I heard that Basketball Wives LA has definitely been canceled. It ain't coming back, okay? The executives told me that, but go ahead.
Absolutely nothing. So stop trying to say you see how I roll, I see how you roll, because again, I'm learning new things about you, what you're considering doing and your thought process. Because at the end of the day, all you do is hurt people over some silly text message.
So y'all must think this 2018 again, where I had like rookie lawyers or something like that. Sir,
where you're at now and what you're trying to do, if you feel like you need to expose those messages, I mean, I think that says more about you than it does about me.
Gaslighting. Hold on. Let me make sure I go through. There's so many, y'all. I can't even count. My lawyer.
I asked your number, and if you want to go the messy route.
Hold
on. Again, I asked your number, and if you want to go the messy route after all the things you said you weren't and everything you stood for, and the private and the classy and who you work for.
All right, I think it's enough of that. Need I play you more of the evidence? I mean, Tasha K, yeah, she dropped the ball with the Cardi B thing, but this right here, it just seems very authentic to Matt Barnes' voice, and the verdict is in. He's guilty. He made up this whole AI deep fake extortion scandal just to cover up for the fact that he's been a naughty boy and he's dipped out on Anansa yet again, and the game is over. This man has children, and it's really sad because Matt seems like he is a very good parent. He's a good dad. And to see all of this play out in public and think about what his children is taking in, it is very sad and it's disappointing because he can do better. He just doesn't seem to want to. He said that he has already started court proceedings, but there's no evidence of it. So he's just blowing hot air and he's just stalling. And just like he said, perception is reality. So he's going to use that to his advantage to put it out there like, oh, I got lawyers working behind the scenes and I'm going to get this settled and I'm telling the truth. That is a complete lie. Nobody believes that. Matt, you were born yesterday in your dreams, not us. If Matt was arguing with any type of AI technology, it must have been Grok, because listen to this excerpt of Layman's Journal arguing with the AI sophisticated Grok system search engine and it having plenty of attitude and clapbacks. This is crazy.
How are you still saying something back? Just acknowledge the fact that I'm right.
Because you're not right.
I am right. Who the f you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
That's right. So what I'm telling you is finito. When I'm telling you that it's right, there's nothing you can say back.
Okay, you're right. And if you want, I'll even let you believe I agree. But truth...
Not about whether or not you agree. It's the truth. Whether you like it or not, learn to love it. How about that answer?
So then you're saying your version is the only truth, even when he literally said...
I'm saying you're an idiot. And that I know more than you regarding this issue. That's what I'm saying. I'm a human living in the real world who knows real people. You're just regurgitating talking points and what you've seen in comment sections. That's what the I'm saying.
Then ask the boys yourself.
God, you can't make that up.
Or ask Nico's widow.
I don't know those people.
Or ask Brian.
Oh, stop.
So yeah, that clip was completely hilarious, much like this stupid concocted story of Matt trying to make us think that this zany lady is trying to shake him down through AI deepfake. And even in this article on BET website, he talked to them and said that it wasn't true. And then now he's flipping back and saying, yeah, it is true. I'm being shaken down. I'm the victim. This fool can't even keep his story straight. This woman has evidence. She has voice messages, text messages, and I would dare him to sue her or Tasha K. I doubt he will win because the mountain of evidence that this zany woman has against Matt, it will cause him to settle the case shortly after the discovery phase of the trial ends, because both parties would now understand that the likelihood of a trial outcome, it is going to be catastrophic to him financially. So I don't think this is ever going to go forth, but you know, right now people are laughing at him, and so is Gilbert Arenas and Marcellus Wiley. They are taking this opportunity to low-key clown him.
Remember you got finessed out of 61,000 by your AI snow bunny? Nah, y'all playing. What? I'm the only person that can't get caught by AI like that.
Okay, so former NBA player Matt Barnes recently disclosed that he was a victim of an AI-powered extortion scheme where a woman allegedly extorted him for $60,000 using fabricated audio, video, and messages. A woman he briefly interacted with online, he alleged she threatened to leak the fabricated content unless he paid her. Apparently, the woman allegedly used artificial intelligence to create convincing deepfake audio, video, and messages that made Barnes appear unfaithful. But the demands continue.
You said Matt Barnes was lying. You think he made that up?
I mean, if she did all that, she got to have pictures or something now.
Like, if it's not the truth, then what are you paying for?
It's hard out here. We have images that we need to protect. 60 bands.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm paying $60,000, I'm getting whatever you selling.
What we're talking about right here with Matt Barnes. I'm not going to go into the details and the allegations and salaciousness of it all. Look, I done been through it too much. I'm 50 years old. I done seen some stuff that's real, seen some stuff that's fake. And not trying to go into the drama of that. But I do want to get into the drama of how you have to put out there the truth if the truth is not out there. Because we used to have something called due process. We used to have the court system that we respected so much that we were invested not only in the details, but the outcome. But as you know now, an accusation is way louder than an apology. And that's unfortunate right now. So full disclosure, Matt Barnes is the homie. Our kids train at the same facility, all the above. And to me, that doesn't say bias or scream bias. It screams intimacy. Like, I know these people, right? And we all know Matt Barnes in a public persona way. So I'm saying this from the perspective of, ain't it a damn shame that we really live in a world that we actually have accepted the mantra that you believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Believe half of what I see? How fake is this world if I can only believe half of what I see? I actually rather believe what I see than what I hear. But I understand the mantra because it has proven itself true too many times. So Matt is saying basically, look, he's suing this woman and he's not selling this woman because he needs his reputation to be repaired, even though it will be fractured forever. And this is not the first time we've ever looked at Matt Barnes in not such a positive light. So he does have a history of living out his personal issues publicly. He even addressed that later in the clip. So the point is, Matt Barnes has a resume, has a history that can color your lens in terms of how you see him. At the same time, you're supposed to be able to separate that from this and this from that, right? They asked the jurors to do that. They asked the judge to do that. And I'm asking you guys to do that as well. Some people are upset at even doing this video right here because they say, Matt Barnes, you're trying to spin it, homie. You're using your platform to spin this story. That ain't how it really went down. But the point is, y'all not invested enough to find out how it goes down because the headline already has spun it for you.
Okay, I get it, Marcellus. You don't want to say anything that would go back to Matt's ears to make it seem like you're clowning him. I totally get it, but you can read between the lines and he's saying like, it's not looking good, but hey, let's leave it up to the court. So, hey, that's respectable. But Gilbert, he kept it all the way real. He didn't seem like he was convinced. And the $60-something thousand that he paid, he knows that he was getting some services rendered. All right, let's say that Matt is crazy enough to go ahead with this lawsuit and drag Tasha K and the zany OF model hooker lady into court. Burning money is not going to be a good thing for him as a sacrifice to make Anansa believe him and come back and to get his family back together, so to speak. It's going to be financially ruinous for him. Only thing he'll probably be doing is retiring zany like Shannon Sharp did Gaddy. She got away with so much money. She was bragging about it online. And I don't think Matt wants all this smoke, pun intended. That is all I have to say. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you like my unpopular opinion, please go ahead and subscribe, support the channel, and I'll be back in the next video. Bye, guys.